Hello everyone, BA Factor here,
And Game Girl.
here to bring you some more Planetary Annihilation.
Yes. On the World Carnage, we have an 8-player FFA with B8 Factor, Game Girl, Coppola 201, X Loves L, Britonia, Elvis Iser, Ryan Lampton 13, and Master and Commander 720.
Yes, I've seen a few of these players, but for the most part, I don't know that much about any of the players that we're currently playing with this particular game, so this is going to be interesting trying to sort that out.
We've played Elvis right much.
We have, and if I do remember anything about that, I think he likes to go air.
Yes, he did last time.
Okay, well, let's get started here. Now, looks like Game Girl spawned, as you see down here in the pit right below me. I'm going to go ahead and keep her in the camera so we can see what's going on in her base. This is, this map, we've been trying to get this map rebalanced, but we can't really modify it too much right now. This is a tough spot.
Yes.
You are close on all four sides. Opposed to, let's say, look at the other side of the world. Look at this. See, look how far away the users are. And same for this position. Look how far away the users are. So currently in, Game Girl's perspective right now, she is
Squished.
squished. Exactly. So that's going to be a little bit tough this game.
And being attacked.
And being attacked by white. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
You've already had
some dealings with him.
some dealings with him. I like that you're, this is something we've talked about in other videos. When you're being attacked, go attack. You didn't really get much there, but hey, you kept him busy, and it slows him down, and he starts to think, oh, wait a minute, she's hitting me too. Maybe I should watch out for different sides. That's really good to do.
That was part of my hopes and dreams right there.
I had noticed that Elvis was directly below me, and he does like to go air, so I just basically send a compliment in that can handle that. And, I have some docks I can spin around the back of his base and harass his metal and whatnot to keep him in control while I go ahead and tech up and get some, let's get some shellers in here where I can go ahead and do damage to someone that does this. When you have somebody that, let me, I'll just right here and I'll show this to you.
Looks like you have a huge group already, too, coming in.
I do. Yeah, when you have a situation like this and somebody is bunkered in here, do this. Take some, take a couple of squads of docks around and look for the resources. I'm going to go around and check everything and try to slow them down. Do not rush into this. These point defenses here will shred your army, and although you'll kill him, you'll lose too many units in this encounter. So bide your time here. You don't have to rush and kill him right away. If you continue to hurt his resources and he continues to sink his money into stagnant defenses, you're going to win it in the long run. I know you want these resources right now, but be patient and save your army at the same time. Once I get these shellers up, I can then bombard all of these defenses from a safe distance and then go in and kill him. I do remember this. It looks like Master and Commander quit during this game.
And he was just attacking black at that time. That could have helped in the long run.
Yeah, that's going to give black an advantage here. That's maybe a good segue into looking at what all the other players are doing, and what do you think?
I do. I think that's a great idea.
All right, I'm going to keep it on real slow here while we do that. And, while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and set up shop and tackle Elvisor. Since this is a long game, let's continue going while we're talking about this. So, looks like you have bunkered in here. As we said at the beginning, this is a tough spot.
It is. I have been there before and been attacked from all three sides. I was glad you were above me, so I didn't have to worry as much about someone getting some navy.
Yeah, good use of the terrain here, and using that natural terrain. You've walled off on all three sides, and you have the water behind. So I'm guessing you're going to tech up your resources and try to reach out from there, kind of like a little bit of a turtle play to start with, and then progress.
Yes, white is my target.
White is your target. He's been harassing you, and let's look at white. So he has tier 2. That's good at 11 minutes. He's producing some Geelys and some tier 2 units, so it looks like he's doing okay. He's got the power going. He's got ample resources. He's got more than you, so you're going to be fighting a little uphill there.
I see him butted up against black down there.
Yep, he is. Though he does have the PA mullet going on a little bit.
I love that.
Yeah, he's got the no business in the back, all the parties in the front type of situation. So it looks like you are the object of his desire, not black.
Thought I was your object of desire.
I am. You are. What we got going over here with Brown? It looks like a little bit of a cicada style going on right now. He's got lots of production, making sure he's protected while he's doing it. I imagine he's going to get a big enough force and just decide, hey, I'm going to go attack somebody. And who that person's going to be, we don't know yet. Turtle player going right here. To start with, at the very least.
A little bit of fire going on.
Yeah.
Something must have happened.
Something must have happened there. Looks like Black might have messed with him, or maybe Purple did before he went out. But something was going on here. He's teching up. Looks looking good. And we got Black down here. This is looking. Let's look at the resources. X less than 3L. 600, spiking at 600 income on metal. Wow. Wow, look at this.
It's crazy.
That is a macro player right there.
Does he have like half the world?
He does have half
Now
the
that
world.
Purple is gone.
This is a situation that it's nice to be in. You have a turtle player. Nah, he's not really a turtle player, but he is blocked off and said, I'm not going to be attacking you on one side. He's got a turtle player on the other side that doesn't usually venture off and do much. And we have a player here that has left. So he has quite a bit of real estate. And for a macro player, that is a big advantage. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 on this side. This guy has taken the combat fabricator to heart. He is eating up this metal, and that is what's spiking his economy up into the 600 range.
That was fully treed right there also.
Yes, it is now
He has
barren land.
cleaned it out.
Yes. Industrial civilization going on here. Look at this. All of this production. Losses power, already teched up. He's got orbital radar. Yeah, it's going to be a force to contend with later on. All right, let's get back down here. We'll go ahead and put it in our perspective. All right, back at the metal hand, you see here that from my perspective, I don't have it on everybody's view now. You can see that I'm doing exactly what I said you can do. You go ahead and get the shellers out here and shell that long-range defense and just move on in. I think during the time you're looking around, I go around and harass them a little bit more. Just keep them contained so that you can deal with them. That's the best bet there. And it doesn't take very long for the shellers to do their job. And once you've taken out the defenses, you can go ahead and move in the rest of your force and deal with the close range. You want to kill the Geely as quickly as you can, and also his tier 2 building. And then find the commander and start targeting him with the shellers, and they will take care of him very, very quickly. He will be dead here, and I will be able to expand into this location. Meanwhile, back at home, I've been producing a few tier 2 factories. I've got 4 of them going right now, and 3 more queued up to start working on. I'm going to be looking for my next target. Now, looking at this right here, I do want to hold on to these resources, certainly. White, I know, is dealing with, Game Girl, so I'm not really worried about him taking it yet, but I am going to keep a force down there. I did spot with my radar that Black is over here as well. That is of concern, because this is not Black space. So that means he has all of this, and I need to worry about that. But, oh yeah, look at this too.
Yes.
Black has a
Got that
radar.
satellite going.
Yep, so that's what we'll be worried about. Well, somebody's seeking out another target just like I am. I chose brown because I saw this. I do not want to be down messing around with another player and have this cicada decide to come attack me.
Get blindsided.
I do not want to get blindsided. Since I have plenty of shellers, I'm going to hold off here and just deal with this large docked army, which I do. Now, surprisingly, I remember the outcome of this. He loses his units and he leaves. I'm not sure what was going on there. He basically set up shop to build a lot of production, made a ton of units,
He had a lot.
and he just left.
Although some people do really just have to leave.
Yes. Now, while that's happening over there, my army's out of place, but look what's happening over here. Black, who had this radar army, was seeking me out to defend. He's doing a good job of approaching my gate, killing units to come out. I've got a couple more gates here, and so I made sure that I was protected. I'm securing this was a point of to hold it, and after sending my entire army out, he has done the same thing. He's on the other side of the world, so he's got 3 gates in London as well.
Interesting.
But while I was producing an army, I had a lot of tier 2, whereas he has a lot of ants tier 1, so I'm able to push through. And wisely, he's evacuated, and to try to conserve as many units as he can. But I do not think that's the last I've heard of X. He chose me, and he's probably going to come at me. I see this. I'm venturing into deep territory here, and that can be quite dangerous. This is deep into serious ground. I'm deep into the enemy territory. Very little chance of retreating once I'm this way. That's why I split my force here. I know that this force has a very slim chance of surviving, so I don't want to lose the entire army to that. I want to see if I can take out his resources. That's my game plan.
Yeah, the resources kind of scare me because if he's got that many resources already...
Yep. I did a dent to it. I'll take a look here at it. So I'm at 500, and I got him down to 600. When he had all these at tier 2 also, he was spiking up much higher than that. So, I did do a dent to it. I need to secure I need a barrier between he and I need a place to go attack him. So that's what I'm doing. Getting the Avengers out here to protect myself from his orbital. I don't want him getting the pluses above me or another, satellite. Laying a few mines to keep Doxus from spinning around the back and hitting my base. Doing that on both sides. I'm not that concerned with Orange right now because he is a turtle player, but I do want to prepare for it. While that's happening, let's see what's going on over here.
I can see White building those, I'm not sure what they're called. I call them
Orbital
zappy.
fabricators?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, the anchors.
Yes, the anchors.
Zappy things.
The
That's
zappy
awesome.
things is what I call them. So I'm going to go handle that before he can figure out what I'm doing.
Never let a woman name your military units.
What? Zappy things? The Avenger got it.
You got those two.
I got both. Yes, that was a great kill right there.
Yes, because that can the most dangerous unit in this game is the fabricator. It doesn't matter if it's air, ground, or orbital. The fabricator can make everything go wrong for you, and you got them both.
Although they don't reclaim anymore, is that correct?
Yes, orbital fabricators do not reclaim anymore. You can't take one over and eat a gate up or anything like that.
But it's been replaced with the less expensive SS mechs
What
as
is
well. Oh, I'm checking out White again.
Moving in, this is an attack on White right here. How far do you get? You took out these two. Do you secure those mechs?
I do not. He comes back up.
Oh, he's trying to flank you.
Yes.
Nice. And that was smart of him to go around over the water, but you didn't really get much. Now he's countering you by attacking, but he's not much he can do there.
No, I keep... He does that the rest of the game, and I keep him off at bay pretty good.
Oh, pushing forward. While I'm pushing forward to take out his bases yet again, I noticed you had Naval and Vulcans over here, which is a little bit hindering. But while that's happening, he's also doing the same to me on this side, but with a different mechanism with orbital. And let me just state this. This is definitely a blunder on my part. Here I am trying to do the same thing that X is doing, the black player, but I'm doing it with tier 2 ground fabricators, which are quite slow. He has chose to do it with these tier 2 air fabricators, so he's able to get all the way around the map really, really quickly and do this. And that's nice. And these orbital fabricators have secured this ground for me and hindered it from me, whereas on my side, my counterattack take his resources, I run into naval, tier 2 naval and Hulkins. So with a ground force, I can't really penetrate this area because of this hole in this lake. Let's take a look at that. And this is something that's interesting to see, and it's a good tactic. You don't have to go overboard with making naval, but, these Leviathans can hold. Their range is significant, and they can hold off a large force. And also what I was talking about with the air fabricators, look at this. I think he's got one factory. Wow, somebody has attacked him and taken out a few of his factories. He's got one factory just producing these over and over and over again to reuse and expand and retake these positions back again and again and again. He's got mass production. What's his income look like? I'm at 593. He's at 600. I just took some mechas from him again, and he's still at 600. So we're fighting for resources, and I think he's better prepared for it. I see some action going on down here on your side.
I am checking out White again.
I see a scout came around on one side. What's your goal here?
I'm just trying to see where I can get in and how I can get in.
He has turtled up really well. He's got a Hulkins here.
Yes, and that's causing some irritation on my side.
Yes, I like the Hulkins. I think that they're neat units. They used to be really expensive, and they still are, but they do a good job. When they're aiming at Doxus and stuff, yeah, they kill a few Doxus. But if they were to hit one good shot on your Ghillie, they take out 4 or 5 Ghillie in one shot. This is a tough place between this terrain here, these mines, walls, and all these defenses, plus his superior units, long range. I don't see you getting in there anytime soon.
Well, my goal is to take the Hulkins out. I eventually do.
Let's take a look.
And
yeah.
I got it.
You got the Hulkins.
That was my goal right there. I knew I would lose people.
It looks like he was able to hit your mechs in your main base from that location,
yes.
So that's good.
I wanted that stopped.
Back on my war here, I went in and pushed these defenses. He's got these air fabricators, as I said, they're really fast. He's resecuring that. I've moved my army away from this area to address taking this. I need a third base, and I can't progress much more further on this side because that naval and those Hulkins. And White has turtled down here, and Orange has turtled up here, so I only have one direction to go, and that's this direction. I want to take that base. I earned that base by taking Brown out. It's mine. I'm going to take it. So my goal is to push forward there. Now what I plan on doing, I brought my army up to look like I was going to take it, but he does have all the zappy things.
Yes.
He's got all these anchors above. So what I want to do is nuke this area and then move in. And I, at the same time, have started building these Tier 2 bot factories to make Blue Hawks so that they could shoot those after I've weakened it up. And meanwhile, while I was doing that, X is giving me no quarter. He is constantly harassing me on both sides.
And I want to show you a new little Blue Hawk item that can be done over here.
Yeah.
I could not get to his orbital radar, so I took my Blue Hawks in
He's not answering
and
either.
aimed at it. I don't know if you can tell where it's coming from, but I couldn't get my Avengers in close enough.
It probably wasn't sure. I mean, he could have taken his ghillie out and just sniped it really quickly, and he does right before. Oh, you got it anyway.
I did. I followed up with some Avengers and got it anyways, but I couldn't have done it without that Blue Hawk.
And that was definitely a good thing to get, because that Tier 2 radar sitting right here can see your entire base. So he could basically see everything you're doing. So that was definitely a very, very good thing to take out. So I'm being seesawed. You can see that I'm being attacked on both sides. And I decided that I need these resources here. So I'm going to check this army out. I'm trying to get my nuke up. It's going, and I'm about to nuke this location so that I can secure that. And I want to make sure I secure it with my economy. I had the gates down here. Even though I've lost this area, I plan to take that out and then come back down here again and defend this area so I can try to get 3. That's my game plan. And I'm working kind of, with a little bit of Hunger Games here. I am starving for metal. You see this? I'm spending more than I'm earning, and he has double the income. So it's tough. I have to watch out. I can't really lose a lot of units. I can't keep up with him on that. I'm scouting really quickly. I just want to make sure he doesn't have a nuke defense. I spent all of that money to build that nuke. I do not want it to be gone with 1 nuke defense.
No.
Little convenient for me that he backs his army into it as well. He's backing it up to support that, and I'm moving down here to support him coming in.
Oh, beautiful hit.
Yes, took out most of his army, all those resources, and all the umbrellas, and back down here to deal with this. And unfortunately, I have white with the Hulkins hitting me as well. I'm gonna have to deal with that at some point.
And I just shot a unit cannon at that Hulkins trying to kill it.
Oh, did you? You might be
did.
doing me a favor. Game Girl and I had our backs against the wall in this game. I mean, she's fighting off one side, and I'm fighting off 2 sides here. And we've got 2 turtle players that have us trapped. Black has half the planet, X has half the planet, and the 4 of us are dealing with the other half.
And I'm even trying to do something with Black over there on the side, but he just eats me up.
Oh, he did. He's got some flak.
I did get a few of his powers right there.
And this again, I can't reiterate this enough. The advantage of air fabricators, how fast he can come take everything back so quickly, it's just amazing. I really should use those more often than the slow process of walking around and finding a gate to go to and getting the Tier 2 land fabricators out. I have successfully held this. Now that attack where I nuked him brought the economy down a little bit closer. He's still ahead of me. Army-wise, you can see that I did take a dent. He took a dent in that. He has the production to deal with it, but he did take a dent, and that gave me a chance to survive a little bit. Here comes wave 2. I just cannot get a foothold here. Here he is with those air fabricators, came back in, built these gates, brought his orbital fabricators in, and is just re-securing it. He has the money to do this. We are seesawing back and forth, but he has more money to play with. And yeah, I've got to secure that. Look at this, you're helping me again. This is awesome. Oh no, we're gonna get. Oh.
Well, he's awfully close to me.
Yep.
I need to stop what I can since
Oh, you
he's
got
right there.
most of them.
I did.
1 survived. Hitting me on both sides. Wow, this is just double-edged here. Just
And-
hitting flat on both sides.
And White keeps sending in scouts to check me out. So I'm repaying the favor, see what's going on down there.
Oh yeah, that is. Wow, look at that base. It's crazy. And why is he attacking you and not Black? Oh, he is attacking Black. Nice. Oh, this is nice. This is going to hurt his vision. I can guarantee it. Let's see what happens here. Is he? Oh, it didn't look. Oh, yep, it did. There it goes. Power off. So he can't see everything right now. Nice. Well, thank you, White. This whole time we actually thought, or I at least did, that White and Black might be working together based off of the way it felt in game. The situation where Black is going all the way around White, who butts up against him just to continually attack me on both sides. Why wouldn't he attack White and move in that way? I figured maybe they were friends, but you know what? Guess I'm wrong. Looks like White did attack him, that, Black just identified me as a threat and decided to take me out. Looks like I sent another nuke at him. That's the second nuke I've used to try to take this location. I just want to cut his resources. Oh, that wasn't as effective.
Almost got the gates.
I needed to nuke about right here so I could get the orbital and the gates, and then come in with my units and take that. That would have been.
He still doesn't have power.
Does he not? That's
well,
good
he
for
couldn't
me.
send it through there.
He may have to shut them off. I'm having to push in again and secure this. Let's take a look at the resources.
Oh, the Leviathan's popping you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Between his orbitals, Leviathans, and his Hulkins, this area is safe. I cannot come in. If I want to attack him, I cannot come this way, and I cannot come this way because of this. And all that's there. World. It looks like you're helping me yet again.
Well, I'm not really helping you. I'm trying to get more metal, and I'm pretty sure I remember you telling me that no, I couldn't have that base.
That's right. I took it. It's mine. I want it. I'm trying to take it yet again. I have the Blue Hawk here set to take out his orbital. I was so starved for money. I know we both were, and I'm wondering strategically if we shouldn't have packed together in this game and let you take one and me take the other, and then I wouldn't have to fight on two sides. But I did not. This was very smart on X's part. He going seesawing back and forth. I am still starved. Yeah, I'm still starved for metal. I'm negative in metal this whole game. He has identified that we're kind of at a stalemate situation there, even though he has more resources, and he has switched tech. He has switched to lots of air, and in the process of doing that, he just cleaned out a very sizable force, very expensive for me to make, and now he has air superiority.
And he's coming in on me now. I just took out several of his fabbers that were over there again, which kind of helps me with White right there, because he's killing White for me.
Wow, he has got a lot of air now. Let's go look at his base. Yeah, he shut down his Tier 2 factories, and he is just pumping out tons and tons of air. He has completely switched. And let's see.
Yeah, White keeps scouting me. I'm worried about Black up there to the right. And I'm just kind of trapped. I've tried to attack, but I don't want to send too much anymore, especially with Black on my right. So White tries to nuke. And
he does.
Yes, apparently my defense didn't cover the whole front of my base.
He was just opening the door. He wanted to open doors so he could bring his army in.
I had already identified also that he did not have that much Tier 2. I was worried, but not extremely worried about my commander. So I followed up with a nuke and a unit cannon, which unit cannon was poorly placed right there.
That was awesome, though. He nukes you, and then you nuke him right back. I have to say, Girl, this is actually a really good defense you have going on here. You have no resources at all, and you have Black hitting you on one side, me butted up to you on two sides, and White has a much more territory, a lot more land than you, a lot more resources, and yet he just cannot take you out.
Nope. And I'm trying to get that other Hulkins I keep hearing.
Yep. That's a good job in defense.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at what's going on here. Now, as I said, he has switched gears. And
is that Tier 2 air I
That is
see
Tier
in
2
there?
air. I got caught with my pants down here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have this expensive unit. These really expensive units. I'm so negative in metal, and I'm continually pumping out, all these factories worth of Tier 2 units, ground units, and he completely nullifies it by switching to air with bombers, Tier 1 and Tier 2. And now he has air superiority. He already had most of the map, and now he has air superiority.
I am very curious about what his base looks like.
Let's take a look. I'm trying to answer that right here. Let's take a look. So he's gotten this again. These air fabbers are so fast at getting stuff. Still has hold here. Look at this. He is just pumping out units. He's got so much economy. Take a look here. 900 to 500. He's double my econ. And he is just melting my units with all this air. Yeah, I've got to get some answer to that. I start shutting down stuff also, and you can see I have generated a ton of air factories, but caught me again.
Yep.
There's nothing I can do. All these air factories I just built are just erased. Oh, he's coming in right on the lake behind
He
you as
is.
well.
He is cleaning me out on one side. At the same time, White was coming in on the bottom.
Wow, he's hitting us at the same time. White's hitting you, black's hitting you, black's hitting me, and you and I are choking each other's resources. Ugh. Now, I did lay quite a few, tier 1 anti-air, knowing that he had that, trying to protect the mix as I can. And you'll see this, it's kind of a little bit of a trap. He probably doesn't know that this is all anti-air. Who does this, right? Because it's so easy to kill. And he looks like he was coming in with some units here to support, and he ran right through this. He has so many units, even with all this anti-air, he just flies right over.
Well, I'm sure it helped.
I'm sure it did. I've got to get this tier 2 because he can just keep inching in with that. And he's killed most of my air, and I still have more up here. He is now locked in here again, sitting in the ground units in. While that's going on, and I'm getting eaten up on both sides. What's going on over
Yes,
here?
I am going to do another attempt on White. I don't have much that I'm building, but his Hulkins has taken me out on one side, and I've got to do something.
Oh, nice. You're using the boom bots.
Yes.
I like it. Could you have done that on his Hulkin? Oh, he's got an umbrella here.
Yes, he does.
Let's see how this works. You can see these mines, so that's good. You're not going to run into them. Oh, you know what? Even if you didn't have radar, the vanguards can see them, so that's nice. He's got a nice little hefty wall here. That's tough.
Well, I did get the Hulkins. That was my object right there.
You get a little bit more than that.
I do. Yeah, he's
Okay.
got those bombers coming in, so I'm going to try to answer that. I don't have as many hummingbirds as I need, but it helps.
Clean them up. You did clean the force up, but did you clean them up? What are you going to try to do with
I'm
this?
looking for his commander, see if there's an easier way in.
Got a nuke ready. His commander's in the middle, well protected. Nice try at scouting him out. Okay. Take a look back what's going on in my world. I'm still in hell here. He's cleaned me out here. He's cleaned me out here. He's cleaned me out here. He has all the production in the world. Let's take a look at the resources here.
And as you're doing that, you can see in the pit, White's coming in again.
Yeah. 874, 285. He's just taking it away. So all this going on, it looks like White is continuing to press you. He is whittling me down to nothing. I need to take one last push and see if I can take a second base. I gotta hold a second base. And I decided to go ahead and press this side because that's where his units were. If I were to abandon and go press the south side, he'd be able to just push in and just destroy me. I'm trying to set up here so that I can nuke the majority of his force and then push through with my army. It's my only chance right now. And it's White's just peppering you constantly with streaming units. Now, with all this happening, what's going on with Orange? This is 77 minutes a game, an hour and a half actual real time here.
I haven't seen Orange around.
Yeah, I mean, he's finally moving. So he's finally in doing some sort of activity here. He's moving in, attacking Black. Thank goodness he's not attacking me. But got a nuke going out here. It's like this is me trying to secure that. A nuke. I was waiting for it to get done. I'm so starved on metal, I couldn't get it up in time. He did a better job of spreading his anchors out, so I didn't get that many of them, which kind of hurts me. He's got air superiority, which is very important in the late game because you control the resources. Just what I did to Elvis in the beginning of the game, he's doing to me now. He's trying to push through and either snipe my commander or take care of some key units. Still, Orange, what's going on here? 374, 743, he comes his army here. Orange is sitting here at 1,000 units. What is going on?
And that's a lot of tier 2 also.
That is.
I just heard an explosion.
Yes, White.
See what went on there.
I wonder if he just got bored to death. An hour and a half of play, trying to attack your little base, and he just gives up.
Well, he never really expanded on his tier 2 or increased his army.
That, if you could get that, that would be helpful. But with Black
Yeah,
having
that's
air
not
superiority,
gonna happen.
yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. It looks like. Yes,
I don't have much time left on this planet.
No, he has decided. You know what? White's gone. Let me just go ahead and take care of blue also, and then we'll concentrate on red.
I didn't have a chance there.
I am being gutted as we speak, doing everything I can to survive, but it's kind of a lost cause now.
It's like, come on, Orange, help out.
Yeah, 122 against 850 and 374. Orange has 1,000 units, but a half the income of X. This is actually kind of funny. At the very end of the game here, as Black comes in to secure me, Orange finally wakes up. At the very end of the game, Orange wakes up, And of all things, this game's like it's not gone on long enough. He's delaying the inevitable. He's helping He's helping me out by killing Black. I never asked for the help, but he's doing it nevertheless.
Who is Orange?
Orange is Britonia.
Yeah, I don't remember playing
Britonia, I do appreciate the help, but I almost wish he would just kill my commander and put me out of my misery in this game.
You walking out to him?
I am.
It's
I
like,
literally
kill
was.
me, Orange.
I ran out to his units saying, "Kill me now, put me out of my misery," and he runs away. I'm like, what is going on in this game? I end up walking all the way over to his base. I am just completely frustrated. I have been outplayed. I have been out-macroed. This player has done a great job of just switching strategies, seesawing me, hitting me on both sides, securing his resources, really well. Look at this. He is building...
That is interesting.
Look at all that tier 2 bot factories. He's preparing for the next attack. He's going to switch gears again. Again. I have just walked into the defenses of Orange, and, yeah. I fell upon my sword. I did not let Black have the glory of taking me out. I went ahead and gave it to Orange. Looks like Black is definitely prepared for this now, and he's finally ready to move in and finish him off. He has quite a bit of firepower here. I think he can just basically move in and do the job. Orange does have a good amount of shellers, though. That is sort of the counter to a bunch of bots. It is doing a good job of slowing it down. Check out all these anchors just lasering down. I love the new graphics. I love the new graphics in this patch. I think it's really nice. I like seeing Healy lasers and anchor lasers. They're so nice. Turtle players are hard to crack. They really are. He can't kill the commander. So he spotted him. He was looking for him, spotted him, and he put this gate up to go ahead and finish the job. And that was 8-player free-for-all. This is BA Factor.
And Game Girl.
Signing out.
Hope to see you in the lobby.
Okay. Little bit of news here for you guys that just finished this one. While we were post-processing this particular video, Game Girl and I were getting ready to play another game. And guess who came into the lobby?
X loves L.
X loves L. And we get to rematch on the same world. This time, there's a few more players in there that are pretty good. Corgi Army is there and some other players. It is a fantastic game. I cannot wait for you to see it. If you've watched this one, please watch the next one, and you'll get to see a rematch with some very, very good gameplay, some enormous battles all over the map. I think you're going to like it.
Definitely.